Hello everyone! Today I have a very popular video request, and this is my Chanel Spring 2011 tutorial and haul. Now, I didn't include these products in the haul because I knew my haul video was already long and most people probably didn't want to sit through a 20-minute video. So today I'm going to show you the products that I picked up from Spring 2011, and I'm going to tell you why I did not pick up certain products. So I, of course, picked up all 3 nail polishes. I did skip the holiday polish, so I felt like I could indulge. This is the Pesh, this is the Black Pearl, and this is, I believe, the Pearl Drop. So on my nails, I'm wearing the Black Pearl, and I'm so surprised that Black Pearl did not sell out like it had been anticipated to, but I don't feel like it is a must-have. It's a really nice color. It's a blackish green. It truly looks like a Black Pearl, but I feel that it's not a color that everybody would want to wear on their nails. It is a nice alternative to black or just green. The Black Pearl is a beautiful polish. It applies opaquely in 2 coats. Peche Nacre, I believe that's how you pronounce it, is a lovely peach color. This is a true peach, and it has a very frosty tone, so it does look slightly more orange in certain lights. However, it's unfortunately not the texture of Black Pearl. So with this particular polish, I had to apply 3 coats, and on certain nails I had to apply 4 to smooth out the streaks. But if you're looking for a peach polish, I absolutely adore this, and I'm so glad that I found it because this is going to be one of my staple summer shades. Pearl Drop. This Varnish is beautiful. Now, I did believe that it looked like one of my Essie polishes, and I'm going to do a blog post on that, and I'm going to show you side-by-side comparisons, but Pearl Drop is very unique. At first glance, it might look like that Essie nail polish. It's from the wedding collection, if you guys know what I'm referring to. I truly believe that this is a must-have if you like white polishes. There's no glitter bits like there is in the Essie polish. It's just a smooth, really highly pearlized gold sheen nail polish, and the thing that's so interesting is that it doesn't look like there would be such an extreme gold sheen when you look at this in the bottle, but on your nails it's absolutely gorgeous, and I think that it could be flattering on all skin tones. So this one is slightly high maintenance. It requires a full 2 coats. I think that this is the keeper in all the 3. Now here is this long-wearing lip color from Chanel, and I was always interested in these products, but I never found the color that I was interested in purchasing. I'm wearing all the products that I am showing in this video, and I will use them in the demo. And as much as I like it, Crystal Rose is very similar to Constellation Gossamer, which I love. It's one of my holy grail Chanel lip products, but this just falls a little short for me. I think maybe the reds and the dark pinks in this particular formula work better because this is very sheer. There's hardly any color in this thing at all. So it was quite expensive. I think it was about $30 or more. So this is a no-go. I do not recommend it. Of course though, if you like really sheer lip color that's glittery, that one might be for you. Next I have this blush. This is number 65. This is the Jus Contraste blush, and this is my favorite formula from Chanel. I was so excited when this came out because Fresque, which is a permanent color, is a little too light for me. So on my medium skin tone, it's just a touch invisible. So I really love the way this looks. It's not too orange at all. If you wear it sheerly, excuse me, if you wear this sheerly, it's going to look lovely on you. Now for the most worthy piece in the collection. This is the eyeshadow Quint, and it's slightly dirty because I've been getting a lot of mileage out of this. But today I'm going to show you how to use the cream, the green, and the gunmetal color. In my Valentine's Day tutorial, I'll be using the white, the pink, and the purple. This is a must-have. The case is weighty. Even though this is a limited edition, I figured it would still have the traditional packaging. So when you look at this, the mirror is much farther away from the palette, from the bottom of the palette. So it kind of makes like these ticking noises, and it feels slightly cheaper. This, however, is really worth the $65. Not only do you get 5 incredibly wearable and flattering shades, but the packaging is weighty. There's no wiggling or jiggling in this palette. It's a beautifully packaged, well-designed and structured, sturdy piece of cosmetic. I'm telling you, this is really a must-have, and for $65, it might seem like a lot, but you get a pretty decent amount of product, and the colors are all wearable. The fallout is extremely minimal. You only get fallout if you are not careful and you don't tap off the excess on your brush. It's truly phenomenal, and I highly recommend this. So that's all I have to show you. That's all I purchased from the spring collection. You guys might wonder why I didn't pick up the Rouge Cocoa in, I think, Peregrina, and on me it looked orange, and it looked very similar to my Bobbi Brown Salmon lipstick, and I have a lot of corals and peaches these days, so I figured I could pass on that one. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you have any questions about the texture of the eyeshadows or the nail polishes, just watch the tutorial, see how the products work, and then go ahead and ask me what you need to know in the comments. And now with all the haul talk done, let's get started on the tutorial. I'm going to start with my favorite liquid foundation from Chanel, and this is Pro Lumiere in 20 Claire Cameo, and I'm going to be using my Chanel number 16 foundation brush to apply. This is just a traditional foundation brush, but I really feel as though it works the Chanel foundations into my skin very well. You could also use a stippling brush, but I find that I get the best coverage out of a traditional foundation brush. And as always, make sure to work in crosshatch motions so that you don't get lines on your face. The Chanel one can give you lines if you're not careful, but that also probably means that if you are seeing lines on your face, you're either using too much foundation or you're not blending like this enough. Now that I've finished putting on my foundation, I'm going to apply my eye primer. This is my By Terry eye primer. I'm just going to sweep this over my lids. And all I do is blend it all the way up to my eyebrows. So today I'm going to be using a combination of two different powders. Because my color is so off in the middle these days for some particular reason, I'm going to mix two different kinds. I'm going to mix my Makeup Forever Duo Matte in 202 and my Cargo Blu-ray powder in 30. So I'm just going to take my MAC 187 Kabuki brush, swirl it once on the Duo Matte, and take another dip in the Cargo. I'm going to go ahead and tap off the excess, and I'm going to start sweeping it across the face. The reason I'm using a Kabuki for this is because it provides the most amount of coverage and buffs it all out afterward. Okay, and now we're all set to fill in the brows. So first I'm going to take my Laura Mercier double-ended brush and comb through my brows just to remove any powder residue, my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in medium ash. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows as lightly and evenly as possible. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier double-ended brush one more time and just groom through the brows. And we're all set. I'm going to fill in the other brow, and then I'll zoom in so that we can start on the eyes. Here's the Pearls palette. I'm going to first start with the white shade here. And using one of the included applicators, I'm going to pick up the white shade, and I'm going to apply this all over my eye. I'm going to start with the lid, and I'm also going to apply it to my brow bone. I'm going to bring it slightly down toward the front and highlight the inner corner. Now I'm going to take the green once again on the applicator, and I'm going to simply pat this along the outer edge of my lid. And you want to take this product slightly past the crease, just like that. Now I'm going to take my Chanel number 3 brush and selecting the gunmetal color on the very end, I'm going to pick up some product, tap off the excess, and I'm going to apply this to the outer corner just to deepen up the eye. You want to aim to create a V shape at the corner, And then we'll blend all of the edges in just a second. I'm going to take this large fluffy brush from Sephora. It really doesn't matter what kind of blending brush you use as long as it's dense enough. And we're just going to take that outer edge of the gunmetal color and blend it up toward the highlighter. Make sure you don't blend it away, you just blend it all together. I'm going to take that gunmetal color with the brush and pack it on just at the edges once more. And you can do this until you reach your desired intensity. Just make sure that if you do add color, you want to blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to take a travel size Chanel eyeshadow brush and I'm going to pick up the green once more. We're going to go back and layer the color on the lid just to give it some more intensity so that the green will stand out and bring more warmth to the eyes. I'm going to brighten up the highlight as well. So I'm going to apply a touch more white, blending it through the green and adding just a bit through the inner corner. If you would like, you can take your pencil brush, dip it once more into the gunmetal. For added effect, line the lower lash line, and you will have a slightly more obvious effect and a slightly more elongated eye as well. Now that my eyes are complete, I'm going to apply a thin line of Lancome art liner and one thin coat of Definition mascara. Then I'll be back so we can put on our false lashes. So that thin line of liner actually turned into a cat eye. That happens to me quite often. I just end up wearing a cat eye anyway, since that's my favorite liner look. Anyway, I'm going to put on these Andrea Mod Lash in style number 81. This is apparently a new style, and they're really natural looking, so because the eye is pretty dramatic enough, I'm going to wear these simple lashes. Now that the eyes are done, we're going to work on the cheeks. This is the peach blush from the spring collection, and I'm going to use my Chanel number 7 cheek blush to apply it. Gently pick up the powder, just along the edges, tap off any excess, and just along the apples and the hollows of my cheeks, I'm going to blend in this powder. Now that the rest of the face is done, we're going to finish off with the lips. I'm going to use my Crystal Rose long wearing lip color. Now once I let this set for a minute, you can feel it get tacky on your lips. So I'm going to apply the gloss on top. His hair keeps sticking out for some reason. I apologize. I don't know why it does that. And you really want to make sure you apply a good amount of that gloss because it will keep your lips from drying out. So that's my finished look. This is just one look that you can do with the products in the spring collection. Personally, I really love it. Try this out on a day where you feel like doing a little bit more of a smoky eye that's not so typically black and white or gray and white or silver and white. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any further questions, feel free to let me know. Bye!